So, what do you do when you have a dream? You've got something in your head, in your soul that you want to do, but you have this huge fear of doing this because you're afraid of judgment and people talking about you and all the people who are going to try to talk you out of doing exactly what it is that you've wanted to do for God knows how long. What do? Well, I have a surefire, low pressure way to follow that dream, and that's what I want to talk about today. Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. Welcome to Brain Candy. Today I want to talk about the fear of following your dream and the one surefire way that will give you a boot in the butt to getting that thing on its way. So what is the first thing that we always do when we decide, you know what, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Whether it's writing a book or learning to surf or learning to skateboard or roller skate or whatever that thing is, what is the first thing we do? We tell people. We tell our family, we tell our friends, we tell whoever, right? We tell them. And I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you tell your family about your heart's greatest desire? Why wouldn't you tell them, right? You want to start a business, you tell your family. You want to, whatever that thing is, you want to travel the world, you tell your family and your friends. And a lot of the time, as soon as you tell them, those people come with a whole lot of unsolicited advice and they try to talk you out of doing what you just told them is your heart's desire, right? So how do you stop them from doing that? I'll tell you what I did. I stopped telling people what I do. I stopped telling everyone. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell my family. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell acquaintances. I told no one. No one knew. When I started my first YouTube channel, no one knew until I had my first couple thousand subscribers. No one knew. Because I felt like I don't want anybody's opinion. I don't want anybody's input. I didn't want anybody telling me that they did it and they did not succeed, so I shouldn't do it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear any of that. And you don't want to hear that. One of my rules is if I'm going to tell someone, it will be someone who has done and succeeded at what I want to do. That's the first rule. If you're going to tell anyone, make it someone who has done what you want to do and succeeded at doing that. Don't tell someone who's done it and failed. What, you want to learn how to fail? You don't want to learn how to fail. So don't tell anyone who has done what you're trying to do and failed at it. That's the first rule, if you're going to tell anyone. The second rule is just keep it to yourself. I've learned that keeping it to myself, it opens up the world for me. And I'm not sure what that is. I think it's because I don't have the mouths yapping in my ear. I don't have anyone trying to discourage me. I don't have anyone asking about a status report. When you tell people what you're doing, there are the odd few who will be checking in, not because they're hoping that you succeed. They want to make sure that you're not succeeding. And they want to make sure that if you are succeeding, they want to talk you out of it. So they'll be checking in every day. Oh, so how's the business going? Or how is your YouTube channel going? Or how are the surfing lessons going? Or whatever that is. Whatever it is that you want to do, they'll check in on it regularly to make sure that they're on top of it when you start to succeed, right? That is the feeling that I get from people who are always, oh, how are you doing? How is this doing? How much this do you have? It drives me bananas. But I will tell you without question, since I stopped telling people what I was doing, even mentioning it in passing, like, you know when you go to a social gathering and people will ask, oh, so what are you up to now? Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Some people will feel like, well, I feel like I'm hiding things if I don't tell people what I'm doing. Why? It's not their business. You're not hiding anything. You're keeping something that is yours to yourself, period. You're entitled to that. They're not entitled to that information. It's not their business. You're not obligated to tell anybody anything about yourself, right? And I found that not telling people what I'm doing gives me this weird feeling of freedom. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. I feel so incredibly free when friends and family have no idea what I'm doing because, like I said, there's no one to try and talk you out of doing it, right? And with no one to talk me out of doing it, the sky's the limit. You can do anything, any single thing you want to do, you can do as long as you don't tell anyone. And there's also the feeling for me, it gives me a feeling that I have something that is just mine, that no one else knows about. They can know when I want them to know. I'll tell them when I'm ready. But for as long as I'm not ready, nobody knows because I don't want them to know. It's my business and it's your business. You don't owe anybody an explanation. Pick out that dream, get started on it, and tell no one. Let me know what the difference is. Let me know if you notice a difference in your own confidence, in your own attitude when you keep it to yourself. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.